Hey there, this is Jesse with Find My Wings. We got a new part. So, what is this? Fujitsubo. We already have an exhaust on our car. This is not, unfortunately, a Fujitsubo exhaust. This is the part that they sell because a lot of their exhausts are single exit. And so they know that having a single exit exhaust and an empty hole on the other side, which let's just show it real quick, doesn't look great. Close this friend. But we have one big muffler hanging out here and nothing here. So if you got those TRD sway bars and stuff, you can see them nicely through here, but I don't really need to do that. I kind of want to just plug this up. You can see those meaty 255s poking out and how rusty this muffler is, because this is a really cheap DIY muffler mod and that will get attention one day, but right now it came with the car. Well, and I had that in a box, so it's a pretty good deal. So let's install this thing. Let's see how it goes on. I'll show you how it works and see what it really does to the look of the car. It's a little dirty, so maybe I'll clean this up a little bit. So what the awesome folks in Japan decided to build is this cover. Interesting. And so looks like we have a hardware package here, which is basically 3 screws and 3 screw clips. And then we have this cover. So I really like this one because it's not as just simple and plastic looking as all the rest. Basically, you put it up here and you plug that hole. Try to get down lower to show it here. I really like this. Overall, this is like a really heavy metal mesh. These are metal. It's welded on here pretty nicely. Somebody in Japan. It actually has a rubber gasket, so this is rubber. I don't know if you can see it there or not, but this is rubber, so it won't bounce around and things like that. I'm pretty sure the install process for this is literally like just drive the screws through the plastic and then it's stuck on here. So let's get that started. I don't know if I want to lift the car up or not. It's not very low in the back, but let's see. Okay, so getting our hardware out here, pretty basic stuff. So these clips. Yeah, it fits. This one wouldn't fit though, theoretically, right? Yeah, so maybe these are supposed to go on the inside. Let's check this out. These instructions are super great. It does say 1 centimeter and ZN6, ZC6, that I understand. I'm unfortunately very English, so, ooh. EXH Plus bumper cover, I didn't know it was called that at all. Okay, so, I think what they're saying is you can use this as a template, basically, and you can mark it, and then you can just cut those holes, and then you can run the screw through it, as far as I'm understanding it. So you put this up there and kind of like shove it in, and then yeah, you add a few holes. So let's see, I'm probably just going to use chalk at the end of the day, because chalk seems a little bit easier than trying to follow this diagram, but we know how it goes at least. So let's put these back in here and get started. I don't have a ton of time today. What time is it? Yeah, I don't have a ton of time. Okay, so let's get this chalk out. It's a little dirty in here, but if we mount this up, you can see pretty clearly. Whoop. And the GoPro's gone. Might not see all this, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to put a chalk mark each one of these, not get too much chalk in my eye. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Let's see how we do here. I have a drill. I don't know if I will need it. These are like self-tapping screws, like almost like wood screws. So theoretically, should just be able to self-tap. Maybe not. Let's get an actual drill. So really what I'm trying to do is, I don't want to drill a hole this big or it won't actually seat itself, so just taking a bit smaller of a bit and a drill, like even like, yeah, let's go with a 1/8. You can see it's smaller than this. And so it should just create enough for it to kind of get in there, and you can do the rest by hand. And then, you know, it's a self-tapping screw after that. So let's try it out. Okay, so these have kind of two sides. One that actually helps the thread and one that's just there for to hold it on. And so you want to get the thread kind of behind the bumper. So the one with the little edge, you want to get it on the inside here, not on the outside. So we'll put this over here. Can't really see what I'm doing. I'm almost looking at the GoPro camera to see. Let me get down here with you. Perfect. And then two more. Two. And three. Okay. So now, do the top one first, I think. I'm literally gonna just put it in here and try to screw it in. Just kind of get it on here so it hangs a bit, because I'm probably gonna have to get some kind of a screwdriver to help out here. But I want to align all three if possible. Okay, so because of the space limitations, I'm actually using a ratchet with a 8mm on it, and so it just fits right on there. Otherwise, I don't have enough room to get any torque on these guys. So. Well, a little painful to watch, but we're done. Let's see what it looks like. Whew. I don't look good. Let's hope the car does. All right, folks, this is it in its finished state. So as you may be able to tell, I am reshooting this video because we had some issues, but it looks great. It really just fills the hole. It makes it feel like a little bit cleaner car, and it fits pretty great. You could probably get the fitment a little bit better if you spent a little bit more time on drilling the holes, but overall I think it looks awesome on the back of this car, and it really just fits it nicely. You can see that the welding on the back here is a little bit obvious where the metal wasn't black treated, so you can see a little bit of white there, but overall it feels like it fits the car. Value-wise, this is completely up to you. I thought it was nice because the car just looked really weird without it, and all the others looked a little bit cheap. So this one's cool. It is, of course, from a reputable brand. It is made out of good materials, and so I highly recommend this. For you, it's completely up to you. If you know that you're only going to keep one exhaust out on your car, then it does look a lot better, but I'll leave that completely up to you. Let me know in the comments what you think. So it is actually been on the car for a couple thousand kilometers at this point, and it's worked really well. It stayed pretty clean with basic washing, not really had any issues with it, and I think it looks great on the back of this car. So that's really all for the Fujitsubo EXH Plus bumper cover, or also known as the bumper hole cover for AFRS BRZ or 86. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please subscribe, like, whatever you want to support the channel here so we can keep making cool videos about this car and my other cars, which are coming home soon.